Welcome to Kansas City Stars Hockey, Mid-America High School Hockey League varsity action. Today coming to you live from the Cable Dahmer Arena in Independence, Missouri. It's the Kansas City Stars taking on the Rockhurst Hawklets. Good afternoon, my name is Rob Lamont, and I'll bring you all the play-by-play coming to you live on the KC Stars YouTube channel. Second of two games between these two teams this weekend. Teams played last night at KC Ice Center. It was the Stars coming away with the victory by a score of 4-3. A couple goals late in the game by the Stars as they overcame a 3-1 second period deficit to win the game 4-3. It's the second weekend of action for Mid-America High School Hockey League. The Stars are 2 wins, 0 losses, and 1 tie in their previous 3 games. Hawklets are looking to get their first win, and they've lost their first 3 contests. We expect another good one today as these two teams played a very competitive game last night, and we expect nothing different here as these two teams face off against each other for the second of 2 games this weekend. Teams just finishing up their warm-ups, and we'll be underway with the starting lineups and the opening puck drop in just a moment. Teams getting set to line up. There will be no starting lineup introduction, so looks like the Stars are going to start with the line of Nick Willington, Austin Evans, and Jacob Paulson on defense for the Stars. John Regas and Preston Harris. Number 3, Arthur in the face-off circle. Off the face-off, it's sent deep into the Rockhurst zone. Torlina backhands it up to Holmes. Holmes will skate it back behind the net and play it up the boards. Regas pinching in, holds it in. The puck off his stick to Arthur. Arthur over to Holmes up the left-hand side. Here's Holmes into the zone. Nice poke check by Harris to knock it off his puck. Kept in the zone momentarily, but poked ahead by Willington. Holmes regains possession for the Hawklets. He'll send it in and head to the bench. Played around behind the net. Regas for the Stars. Jarvis pinching in, keeps it in the zone down in the corner. Gets tied up along the boards. Now back to Arthur at the point. He gets bumped there by Gressel. Puck played ahead to Gressel. Here's Gressel up the left-hand side. Puts on the brakes. Price on him. Gressel had no help as the Stars were making a change. Now backhands it around behind the net. Taken there by Brace. Had to roll off his stick. Gets it back. Gressel takes a pass from Brace. Poke back behind the net. Price picks it up for the Hawklets. Ahead to number 28. Played ahead too far for Arthur. Hicks will back it up just inside his own blue line and bank it off the boards, off the center. Knocked back in by Jarvis. Down in the corner, that's number 9. Puck taken away by McNally. Gets it ahead to Hicks. Hicks plays it off the boards and back to center where Jarvis will send it across to Torlina. The Rockhurst captain the backhands it out to center. Grabbed there by Brace. He chips it ahead, tried to get it to Brennan off his stick. Gressel will send it in. Off the stick of Postlethwaite to find Rockhurst goalie. Played up the boards by George. It's going to be held into the point by Hicks. Hicks had trouble controlling it. Lost it there, but able to keep it in the zone as a couple of Hawklets were battling it. Schutzler sends it around behind the net. Brennan giving chase. George up the boards for the Hawklets. There's a hit there right at the blue line. One of the players lost the stick. It's sent down the ice. And we'll have our first whistle of the game, an icing call against the Hawklets. William Aiden Carrasco-Cooper in goal for the Stars. And Roy Postlethwaite in goal for the Hawklets this afternoon. Off the face, off the puck behind the net. Torlina picks it up there. Plays it off the board. Plamondon keeps it in. Had it knocked off his stick. Now chases it down in the corner with Torlina. Avoids a check. Torlina and Plamondon battling for it. Puck comes along the board. Duffy in to help out. Number 35 in there for the Hawklets. Schutzler gets into the scrum. Plamondon gets knocked down. Slow to get up, but he'll be okay. Now back the other way. This is number 35. Sends it in, but the Hawklets were offsides. Faceoff will come outside the Stars zone. right in front of the Stars bench. Arthur and Willington opposite each other in the circle, controlled by the Hawklets. Jarvis circles it back near his own blue line, fell down, picked up by Willington. Willington into the zone, left-hand side, threw it in the slot area. It's picked up there by Arthur. Off the boards, Holmes chips it ahead, takes a hit by Hawking. Wayne with the puck, retreats, now plays it ahead off the stick of Willington out of the zone. Picked up there by Paulson. Paulson sends it into the far side corner. Price and Willington battle for it. Now we got a whistle, and we're going to have a penalty. And it looks like the Stars are going to get the first power play opportunity of the game, as Jarvis is going to go to the box for boarding. Penalty to Tracy Jarvis comes at 3:01 of the first period. Stars get the game's first power play opportunity. Penalty 2 minutes for boarding. Back to Regas. Regas sends it down low in the slide area. Bouncing puck. Played over to Harris. Back to Paulson. Back to Harris. Harris circles it around. Still with the puck down in the corner. Plays it back to the point to Paulson. Paulson got it down to Harris. Tried to one-time it. Fanned on it. Gets the puck down to Evans. Harris with it. Paulson skates it near the point. Top of the circle. Sends in. Looking for a deflection. Had it. Off the stick of Willington right out in front. Pad save made there by Postlethwaite. Here's a shot by Hicks. He sent it wide. The puck caroms up the boards. Battle for it there. Holmes grabs it for the Hawklets and sends it down in on goal. And Carrasco Cooper will have to play it. The long pass up to Paulson. Paulson. Cross ice pass off the stick of 35. Picked up there by Willington, but the Stars were in the zone offside. Stars not necessarily in agreement on the call, but the faceoff will come outside the Rockhurst zone. Stars control it. Gressel off the faceoff. Skates it in down the left-hand side, down into the corner. Gressel takes a trip up there by George. Gets back up. Puck taken by George. Cleared but not out. Harris keeps it in to Brennan. Brennan. One-timer by Regas off his stick and off the heel of his stick. Torlina gets it there and then backhands it down the ice. Harris with number 35 on the forecheck. Harris behind the net, had it poked off his stick. Now sends it up far side. It's going to be held in by Price at the point. Puck bounced off his stick. Brennan there for the Stars. Played off the boards. That hit Price. Now it's backhanded up to Brennan at center. Here's Brennan carrying it into the zone for the Stars. Tries to get around the defender. Loses the puck into the corner. He and Price going to the corner. Backhanded around to Brace. Behind the net to Brennan. Brennan to the backhand. Had it poked off his stick. Price picked up the puck there. Knocked away. Battle for the puck behind the net. Brennan comes away with it. Threw it right out in the slide area off his stick. Here's McNally coming in with a shot that's deflected just wide. Brennan with it. Brennan in the corner. Now we got a whistle as the net got moved, so we'll have a stoppage of play as they put the goal back in place. Just 5 seconds left in the penalty to Jarvis. 10:03 to play in a scoreless first period. Off the face-off, backhanded toward the net. That was hit. Brace with a shot, a nice pad save. Back to the point. Here's another shot, redirect, and a pad save. They got the redirect, but a nice save by Postlethwaite. Torlina picks up the puck. The Hawklets back to full strength. Down the right-hand side, gets around the defender. Cuts toward the net with a shot, and that's off the stick of Whack and high up over the glass and out of play. Nice burst of speed by Michael Torlina, but a shot from a tough angle. Whack got the stick on it and deflected it up and over the glass. Faceoff will be to his left. Faceoff controlled by the Stars, picked up there by Schutzler. Chips it off the boards, back to center. Price will retreat back to his own blue line. Throws it in the center area. Plamondon picked up the puck. Here's Plamondon into the zone. Gets it over to Albany. Oh, tried to get it back to Plamondon. It was off his stick. Schutzler steps in, overskates it, and back the other way come the Hawklets. Arthur ahead to Jarvis. Jarvis with a shot, wristed it off the glass. Puck comes off the boards. Holmes there avoids a hit. Now takes a bump by McNally. Stars clear but not out. Shot deflected wide of the goal. Hicks plays it ahead to Schutzler. Schutzler carries it in, tried to get around Jarvis. Jarvis stands him up. Gets the puck in the corner, now sends it up the boards to the far side. Willington chipping in, can't keep it in. Back the other way is Arthur, over to number 14. Into the zone, throws it toward the net. That was deflected off a skate. That hit Hicks' skate, and Nebraska Cooper had to be sharp. They're now shot right out to the slot area, sent wide. Carolina behind the net. Centering pass, a shot, and they score. Maybe number 30, they're getting credit for the goals. He took the pass from Carolina. And the Hawklets are on the board first with 8:39 to play in the first period. Just like last night, the Hawklets get on the board first. Hawking plays it off the board for Willington. Willington tried to send it in, fanned on it, now gets it back. Tried to carry it in, poked off his stick. Now chipped ahead. Hawking was there but couldn't keep it in the zone. Stars have to regroup. Back to Wayne. Pass too far for Willington. Hit the linesman, bouncing puck in the zone. Played down to Willington in the corner. Looking for Paulson out in front. That was paddled away. I think the goalie got a stick on it, and a nice active stick by Paulson. Back the other way, Carolina. Carolina trying to split the defender. Stood up by Hawking. Loose puck in the slot area here. The shot that's set wide. Puck here comes up far side. Chipped off the boards by Evans. Kept in by number 40. Sent down to the corner. Hawking picks it up there to Stars. Plays it off the glass. Puck comes out of the zone. Now we got a race for it. It'll be Jarvis picking up just inside his zone. Plays it up to George. George retreats it back. Now throws it right toward the net. I think Jarvis was thinking the pass was going to go forward. Now back the other way. Here's a chance for number 16. He takes a hit. Number 40 picks up the puck. Falls down as he throws it right in the front of the net. Paulson there for the Stars to pick it up. Paulson lifts it high up off the glass. Loose puck picked up there by Hawking. Hawking in the zone offside. Trying to cut it back to the center of the ice. Had it knocked off his stick. George ends up with the loose puck in the slot area. Send it out of the zone off a stick and down the ice. And because of the deflected, no icing. Harris backhands it up to Gressel. Gressel tried to pass there, intercepted by George inside the zone, or Arthur rather. Arthur right out in front, threw it through the goal crease. Holmes was cutting toward the net. Now a pass up ahead to Brennan. Brennan trying to split the defender, had it poked off his stick. Price with the puck for the Hawklets. Held in there by the Stars a couple of times. Picked up by Harris. Harris with a shot off the glove, right at the side of the net. Brennan with the puck, having trouble controlling it. Now sockets it to his forehand. Pass it out in front to Harris. He deflected it wide of the goal. Price will send it out of the zone, and Gressel will chase it down inside his own blue line as the Hawklets make a change. Back up the ice off the stick of Brace. Goes in on net, and Postlethwaite put the glove down and cover it up. Well, we don't have a public address person here, so I don't have confirmation on the goal. I do believe it was scored by number 30, and I believe Carolina will at least get a primary assist on the goal. Face off to the right of Postlethwaite. Plomondon pulls it back to Harris. Harris threw it right in the front slot area. It was stolen there. Plomondon knocks it to the corner. George plays it ahead. Plomondon got knocked down, but picked up by Deppy. Deppy off his stick. Regas keeps it in. Regas got knocked down. Now chipped ahead to number 9 off his stick, and Regas sends it back out of the zone to Carolina at center. Waits for his teammates to get back on side. Now carries it back into the zone. Avoids a check. Carolina threw it right out front. Number 28 was there, but the pass was behind him. Deppy chips it up out of the zone. Number 30 had it there, lost it. Number 28 plays it ahead. Regas grabs it for the Stars. Too far for Pasco. George lays it out the center. It was off number 9's stick. Number 30 and Pasco battling for it. George plays it ahead, but Harris for the Stars. Harris cuts it through center. Had it popped off his stick. Bouncing puck at the face-off circle. Grabbed there by George. Held in by Willington. Willington had it knocked off his stick. Sent out of the zone. McNally sends it back in behind the net. The Stars get back on side. Carolina with it. Trying to skate around a couple players. Circles it to the backhand up to number 35 down the left-hand side. Threw it through the slot area down in the corner. Number 25 and McNally going to the boards. 38 comes away with it. He lost it. Wellington sends it up the far side board. Bryce pinches down to keep it in. Hicks with it. Take the bump there by 38. 35 and Wellington go into the boards. Evans in to help out for the Stars. Wellington falls down. Hicks battling for it. 38 there. Had a couple Stars players down, but Evans will come away with it for the Stars and play it off the boards, trying to get it to Paulson. Held in by Jarvis. Picked up there by McNally. Long pass off the boards. Bounces up in the air. Swatted back out of the zone by the Hawklets. The Stars will send it back in and make a change. Price circles it back to Jarvis. Pass up to number 38. Intercepted by Gressel. Gressel chased it down the corner. Had it poked off his stick by Price. Price and Gressel battle for it. Price comes away with it. It's going to be held in by McNally. He'll send one toward the net. That hit Brace out in front of the goal. And Rockhurst able to clear it. And they'll wave the icing off. It was deflected. Up ahead to Deppy, too far for him, off the stick of number 14 and outside the zone. Arthur plays it across to George. George back to Arthur, had to reach back to get it. Now leaves it there for Torlina. Almost had it intercepted by Gressel. Torlina plays it ahead, takes a bump along the boards, intercepted by Deppy. Deppy tried to stick handle around number 14, had it poked away. Now a pass ahead to Holmes. Holmes trying to go wide on the defenders. Gets around one defender, couldn't get around Gressel. Got it back, tried to throw it out in front. That was denied nicely by McNally. Number 14 with it. Plays it up the near side boards. That's George and McNally going into the boards. Puck ends up behind the net. Number 14 with it. Right out in front off the stick of Holmes and onto the stick of Deppy. Deppy up to Gressel. Gressel grabs it at the blue line, backhands it around behind the net and heads to the bench. Brennan and Torlina, they battle for it. Puck ends up at the side of the goal. Goalie tried to cover it up, but the puck got knocked loose. Torlina backhands it up the board, pinching down his Hocking, not able to keep it in. Now here comes Holmes up the left-hand side, gets around one defender, and gets tied up nicely by Schutzler. Bouncing puck grab there by Wayne. Stars get it out of the zone. Pass over to Hocking. Hocking tried to cut it to the net. Nice play by Jarvis. Hocking chased it down in the corner with Torlina there. Schutzler comes away with it. Schutzler's pass was off a stick. And here comes number 28. Had to get it across the 14 off his stick. Good play by Evans on the back check. Evans comes away with it for the Stars. Evans skates it in, now takes it wide to the right-hand side. Got Plamont coming out in front, but the pass was just out of his reach. Held in by Wayne at the point. Plays it down in the corner. Jarvis swings it around to the far side to number 28. He takes a big hit by Hocking, but able to play it ahead. Evans comes away with it. Evans to Hocking. Now gets it to Paulson. Paulson couldn't control it. Clear but not out. Here's a chance for Wellington. A shot that was blocked. Puck ends up along the boards. Wellington comes away with it. Wellington threw it right out in front. Here's Evans with a shot and a save made. Paulson was there, but the puck was over his stick. Back to the point to Wayne. Wayne down to Paulson. Paulson tried to center it. That was denied nicely by number 9. Number 30 had a good play by Wellington to knock him off the puck. Wellington comes away with it. Had it poked away by Price. Wellington and Price battling along the boards. Puck squirts around behind the net. Under a minute and a half to play. And this will be hoisted down the ice and whistled for an icing. Some good scoring chances for the Stars. But not able to get the puck past Roy Postlethwaite. A couple good passes that if they were on the tape would have resulted in some really quality scoring chances. Here's a shot for Brennan off the face-off. Puck at the side of the net. And it ends up on the back of the goal. Let me get the whistle. A minute 19 to play in this opening period. Rockhurst with the only goal of the game. Gressel back to Harris. Harris across to Riga. Still throw it through. Then looking for a deflection. Save made. Rebound. Puck loose in front of the net. Gressel couldn't get a stick on it. It's cleared to the corner. Still in the zone. Number 40 plays it ahead. Gressel comes away with it. Gressel with a shot. That was blocked. Back to the point. Here's Rigas teeing one up. That was blocked by Torlina, who comes away with it. Torlina They skated out of the zone up the right-hand side. Throws it around behind the net. Regas, the number 16, going to the boards. Hicks, or Brace rather, comes away with it. Plays it up to Gressel. Gressel with 45 seconds to play in the period in the zone. Got Brennan cutting toward the net. Throws it right out in the slot area. Bouncing puck. Harris was there, but the puck was bouncing and he couldn't settle it down. And here's number 40 up the right-hand side. Good poke check. Number 16 picked up the loose puck. Throws it right in on goal. Paddled to the corner by Whack. Number 16, Enriquez going to the boards. Puck chipped up the boards. Here's a shot. Save made. Rebound. That was deflected off a stick and it ends up over the glass and out of play. The clock operator let about 2 seconds go off the clock after the puck went out of play. So we're down to 18 seconds to play in the period. Face off to the left of the Stars goal. Off the face off is tied up in the circle. Now poked ahead. Chavez sends it back around to the corner. Palmondon plays it behind the net. Number 14 will get there for the Hawklets. Tried to center it. That was off a stick. Grabbed there by Pasco. Played out of the zone as the final seconds tick off the clock. And the horn sounds, ending the first period of play. And at the end of one period, it's the Rockhurst Hawklets 1, the Kansas City Stars 0. We'll take a short break and be back in just a moment for the second period. All set to start the second period of play. It's Mid-America High School Hockey League varsity action coming to you live from Cable Dahmer Arena in Independence, Missouri. Kansas City Stars and the Rockhurst Hawklets. Hawklets with the only goal of that first period. No carryover penalties. Teams starting at full strength. Here shoots throughout the faceoff. Shoots for McGinnon, but a nice play by Jarvis to poke the puck away. Off the stick of McNally out of the zone. Picked up there by Holmes. Holmes trying to get around the defender. Holmes with a shot and a save. Rebound out in front. Another save made by Whack, and he gets the glove down to cover it up. Carrasco Cooper had to be sharp there right off the face-off. There are a couple good opportunities for the Hawklets. Face-off will be right of the Stars goal. Played to the corner. Ends up behind the net. McNally overskates it. Battle for the puck. Now it comes loose. Arthur with it. Try to send it to the net. Fan down it. Gets it back in the corner. This pass was deflected off McNally's stick. Grabbed there by Evans. Evans gets it to Hicks. Hicks skates it out of the zone. Through center. Now into the Rockhurst zone. Skates it wide. Leaves it back there for Paulson. He tried to send it toward the net. Fanned on it. Reaches back to get it. Hicks takes a bump by Jarvis. Sent it toward the net. That was deflected. And Postlethwaite gets the glove down to cover it up. Face off in the Rockhurst zone. Comes back to the point. Hocking off the boards, off the skate of Paulson. He digs it out and plays it to the corner. George there off the stick of Willington. Paulson comes away with it. Paulson got Evans in front of the net, tried to center it. That hit a skate. Wayne pinches down low and intercepted by George for the Hawklets. Now plays it ahead too far for number 28 into the Stars zone. Hocking will get it there at the bottom of the circle. Sends it around behind the net up the boards for Paulson. Number 30 stepped in front of that and ran into his own teammate. Now played up ahead to Evans. Here's the Stars 3-on-1. Evans with Willington. Evans tried to play it across, but a nice play by Torlina. Evans got it back. Evans tried to get around Torlina. Torlina poked away. Lays it up the boards, intercepted by Paulson. Paulson sends it behind the net. Evans picks it up for the Stars. Evans cycles it there to Hocking off the stick of Willington. Comes up the boards. Wayne will keep it in at the point. Wayne backhands it up to Paulson. He takes a bump there, backhanded out of the zone by Torlina, and the Stars will have to regroup. Back of their own blue line is Hocking. Hocking tried to play it in, had it knocked off the stick, gets it back, carries it into the zone onside. Got Willington cutting toward the net. Stars looking to make a change. Here's Gressel. Gressel right out in front. Gressel with a shot and a save. Puck loose out in front and covered up by Postlethwaite. as Gressel had a great scoring opportunity, but Postlethwaite with a nice save, and he covered up the rebound. Face-off will be to the right of the Rockhurst goal. Off the face-off is tied up in the circle still. Now it's towards the corner. Gressel tried to play it, braced with it, tried to get out in front. Loose puck picked up there by Rockhurst. Still bouncing around. Regis pinching in down low to keep it in. Brennan came back on defense, gets it over to Brace off his stick right in front of the net. Jarvis picks it up for the Hawklets. Reverses it now near side. Regis coming in down low. Regis pokes it down low to Brace. Brace lost it there. The referee got in his way. Brace battling along the boards with Price. Brendan in to help out. Number 35 in there as well. They got the puck tied up along the boards. Still, now it comes away. Brennan had it roll off his stick. Harris down low from his defensive position. Gressel backhanded up with that hit. Let's see, who was that? Oh, and a good hit by Gressel as number 38 was trying to get around him along the boards there. Number 35 with it behind the net. He got bumped there. Centering pass right out in front. Here's Torlina teeing one up, and a nice save. It might have been blocked out in front. Might have got through. It might have been a great save by Wack. As Torlina had one teed up right in the slot area, the Stars will send it down the ice, and an icing call against Kansas City. Stars control the face-off. Regis behind the net. Regis plays it up too far for Paulson, and this will go down for another icing call. Face-off will come back in the Stars zone. This time to the left. There's Carrasco Cooper. Puck picked up there by Paulson over to Evans. Evans takes it wide to the right-hand side, puts on the brakes, had it taken away by Torlina behind the net. Torlina then taken away by Paulson. Paulson plays it back. Regis pinching down, tried to get it to Paulson, but intercepted by number 14 up to Holmes. Holmes into the zone. Holmes with a shot right on. Carrasco Cooper gloves that and hangs on. You saw it all the way, even though there was a potential screen. Wellington and Arthur will line up against each other in the circle. Stars control it. Paulson had it knocked off his stick, but onto the stick of Hicks right in front of the net. Plays it up to Evans. Evans fanned on his pass. Now comes right in front. Here's a chance for Arthur, but a good defensive play by McNally. McNally gets it around the defender up to Wellington. Wellington banks it off the boards. Held in by George. He'll send one toward the net. Ends up wide of the goal. Karam's out high point. Picked up there by the Stars and cleared out of the zone. Grabbed there by Wellington. Wellington down the right-hand side trying to get around the defender. A nice play by Holmes. He gets it out of the zone, and the Stars will have to get out of the zone, get back on side, and then they'll make a change as Torlina skates it up out of the zone. Here's Torlina with it. Nice play by Schutzler. Torlina circles it back in his own zone now. Plays it ahead to Arthur. Arthur over to number 19. His pass was off a stick. Now poked ahead. Schutzler tried to get it around the defender. Picked up there by Plamondon. Plamondon comes into the zone, gets around the defender. Plamondon plays it across. Here's a shot and a save as Deppy. A great pass by Plamondon. Deppy directed it toward the net, but a nice save by Postlethwaite. Now the puck comes out of the zone as it bounces over Hicks' steps. He'll have to chase it back down. Plays it off the boards. Deppy avoids the defender. Now finds some open ice. Deppy skates it through center. Plays it over to McNally. McNally getting around Price. Had it poked off his stick. Now gets it back. McNally battling a couple of Stars. Here's a shot that was blocked. Deppy gets it back. Plays it back to Hicks at the point. He'll send one toward the net. Looking for a direction. Deflected up over the net by Schutzler. Puck ended up on top of the net and bounced behind the goal. Now played up by number 14 up the left-hand side. Plamondon poked it off his stick. Schutzler will pick it up there. Schutzler trying to get around the defender, but a good play by Price to take the puck away from him and sent out of the zone. Picked up there by Hicks. Across to McNally, now back to Hicks. Takes cross ice pass. That was off number 30 stick. Puck along the boards, number 28. Takes a bump by McNally. Battle for the puck in front of the Stars bench. Stars clear it back out to center where Jarvis will play it across to Price. Price sends it into the zone. Hicks for the Stars. Backhands it up. Held in by number 30. He comes away with it. Top of the circle. Shot deflected wide. Puck ends up behind the net. McNally picks it up there for the Stars. McNally up to Deppy off his stick. Kept in the zone. Deppy gets it back. Now plays it ahead. Deppy trying to get around the defender. Still with it. Takes a bump along the boards. Took the linesman with him. Backhanded up. Here's Price. Plays it up to number 35. Skates it out of the zone. A nice play by Gressel and then a hit by Brennan. Puck played back to center and it's taken there by Jarvis. Jarvis backhands it over to Torlina. Cross ice pass over to Gressel, number 25. Over skates it, tried to soccer it ahead, then fell down. Chips it ahead to Brennan trying to get it to Gressel too far. The puck ends up back at center. Now into the zone. Torlina will get it there and skate it behind the net. Gressel on the forecheck. Torlina up the right-hand side. Torlina taking it wide with Wayne on defense. Now behind the net, number 35 right out in front. Centering pass, that missed the mark. And back the other way. Here's a chance for Brace, but he couldn't control it. George spins it back to center. It's taken there by number 25. He takes a bump by Brennan. Arthur with it inside the zone. Now the puck squirts outside, and Rockhurst will have to get back on side, which they do. Holmes sends it in. That was blocked by Brace. Holmes gets it back to the point. Battle for the puck just inside the zone. Holmes comes away with it from the circle to the backhand, still with the puck. Skates it out to the point, sends it around behind the net. That hit the back of the net. Hockey tried to clear it. Here's a chance for Arthur. Sends it in toward the net along the ice, and Brasco Cooper will cover it up. Again, the Stars with a couple good scoring chances, but not able to get the puck past Postlethwaite. Off the face-off, the Stars control it. Regas behind the net. Plays it ahead too far. Tried to get it to Paulson, and that'll be an icing call against the Stars. Face off to the left of Whack. Battle for the puck taken there by Harris. Harris passed to behind Evans. Comes back to center. Torlina there. Backhanded up, intercepted by Evans. Evans carries it back into the zone for the Stars. Tried to cut it to center, knocked off his stick. Back the other way is number 28. But a good defensive play by the Stars to knock the puck loose, and Harris back inside his own zone, retreats back to the goal line. Fans on his pass, gets it back, plays it up the near side boards. Torlina pinching down, keeps it into the zone, takes a bump by Regas. Willington has it. Willington avoids one defender behind the net. Now a pass up to Evans. Evans reaches back, but Paulson there for the Stars, carries it into the zone. Paulson taking it wide down in the corner. Throw it right out in front, comes back to the point. Harris over to Regas. Regas with a one-timer right on, looking for a deflection. Puck loose to the side of the net. Evans comes away with it. The goalie tried to cover it up, and the puck squirted loose. Paulson in the corner for the Stars. Centering pass. Willington there off his stick. Threw it right out in front into the slot area. Evans was there, but the pass behind him and sent down the ice. And that'll be an icing call with a face-off coming back in the Hawklet zone. 6:09 to play in the second period. Rockhurst with the only goal in the game. It came midway through the first period. And a face-off controlled by Hawklet, but along the boards, number 9 couldn't control it. Deppy puts the body on him. Schuessler helps out, gets it to Deppy. Deppy back to the point to Harris. Harris backhands it down to who was that? Looks like that was Deppy. Brought back out of the zone. Deppy with an active stick, but picked up there by Jarvis. Jarvis carrying it into the zone. Out of the backhand. Throws it right through the slot area. Puck banks off the boards. Number 16, that was Cowan throwing it to the front of the net. Puck ends up in the corner. Deppy plays it up the near side. Cowan will get it there. Price pinching in. Price comes away with it. Sends it to the far side corner, number 40, and Deppy. 40 centering pass, that was intercepted. Here comes Harris back the other way for the Stars. Preston Harris down the right-hand side. Harris with a shot, he wristed it high off the glass. Schutzler will keep it in. We got a broken stick right along the boards. Schutzler with it. Schutzler cuts to the backhand, plays it back to the point to Deppy. Deppy's shot was blocked. Here's a chance for Holmes. Holmes on a breakaway. Holmes coming in all alone. Tried to get around him, but lost control of it. Still has the puck. Takes a bump there along the boards. Deppy comes away with it for the Stars, and a big break there for the Stars as Holmes mishandled it. He's trying to take it to the backhand. Torlina with the puck back in his own zone with Schutzler in the forecheck. Torlina avoids him, avoids another defender. Still with the puck, carries it into the Stars zone, then takes a big hit by McNally. And we're going to have a penalty call. We have a penalty call. This is going to go against the Stars, and I'm not exactly sure. It was a hard hit, but it looked like a legal hit, but nonetheless, it'll be a penalty to Dean McNally. Penalty McNally comes at 10:21. Are they going to call a 2 and a 10 here? The referee's over at the bench talking to Coach Blackowitz. No question, there was a lot of contact there, but Torlina was skating through, just skating into the zone when McNally put the hit on him. Certainly wasn't because he didn't have the puck unless he hit him high, but so it's just a 2-minute minor, and Rockhurst will get their first power play opportunity of the game with 4:39 to play in the second period. Loose puck picked up there by Regas. Regas reverses it back, now tries to play it ahead, gets it out of the zone, and it looks like it might have hit one of the Rockhurst players on the bench, and it did, so we'll have a whistle, and the face-off will, let's see where they bring the face-off back into the Star zone. Wrestle out the face-off, backhands it out of the zone. Holmes kind of nonchalantly with Gressel hustling down after him. Holmes realizes it and picks up the puck. Now here's Holmes skating it through center into the Stars zone. Had it roll off the stick, now gets it back, takes him up by Regas. Jarvis pinching it down low along the boards. Off the skate of Torlina as the pass was at his feet. He has to come back to retreat to his own blue line, leaves it there for Jarvis. Jarvis being harassed there by Brennan. He sends it in deep. Torlina now sets up behind his own net. Bring it out near side, cuts across the front of his own goalie. Leaves it there for Jarvis. Jarvis up the left-hand side. Sends it in around the boards, comes up near side. George touches the puck, and it looks like I guess the call's offside as one of the Hawklets was in before the play was sent in. 3:39 to play, second period, exactly 1 minute left on the penalty to McNally. Off the face-off, it's Arthur with it. Arthur sends one toward the net, and that's gloved and held on by Carrasco Cooper. Off the face-off, it comes back to the point, held in there by Jarvis, but he kicks it out of the zone. Jarvis sends it around into the zone behind the net. Comes up near side. Grabbed there by Holmes, that poked ahead by Hocking and out of the zone. Holmes will backhand it down. Plamondon got a stick on it. Plamondon had a chip at it. Now the Stars will send it back to center where Carolina picks it up near his own blue line. Carolina cuts back to center, avoids one check and now another into the zone, but a good play by Evans to knock the puck off his stick. Evans behind the net, had it taken away by Carolina. Carolina chips it to the board to himself, regains possession. Now back to Holmes near the point, throws it in. That was blocked by Plamondon into the corner, number 14. Plays it back to Jarvis at the point. He banks it in the board down to the corner. Regas will get it for the Stars. Try to get it up to Evans. Evans spins it out of the zone. And Holmes back at center has it there. Sends it in toward the net. Gloved by Carrasco Cooper. And we have a whistle as we're going to have an intentional offsides, and the faceoff is going to come all the way back into the Rockhurst zone as the penalties now expired, so the Stars back at full strength. 2:37 to play in the second period. Stars control it back to Regas. Regas lays it across to Harris. Harris's shot, that was deflected, and it ends up over the glass and out of play. Face off this time will be to the right of Postlethwaite. Finds it over the scorer's table, getting a new biscuit. Back to the point. Here's Harris. Backhands it down in the corner. Willington and Jarvis, they bump into the boards. Jarvis comes away with it. Takes a bump by Paulson. Flips it to the corner. Harris pinching in down low behind the net to Paulson. Paulson threw it out front for Willington. Had it knocked off his stick. Willington and Jarvis. Jarvis comes away with it for the Hawklets. Carries it to the blue line. Sends it around the boards. Comes up near side. Taken there by number 28 rather. Off his stick. Price at the point. Threw it in the slot area. Here's number 28 with it. Backhander. Save made. Cleared away by the Stars. Now pitch out of the zone. We got a race for the puck. Pasco sends it right in off the glove. Paulson was cutting toward the net. It was off the glove of Postlethwaite. Now the puck ends up in the corner. Number 28, that's Coleman. I can read his nameplate. Cycles it back up to Price. Price waits, sends it in the center off a stick. Held in by Harris. Harris trying to cut it to the net. Onto the stick of Paulson. He tried to backhand it. That ping-ponged off a couple of sticks. And cleared out of the zone by the Hawklets as we're down to 1:20. Pass up to Willington. Willington skates it through center. Willington into the zone. Willington with a wrister right along the ice. Rebound out in front. Willington with a shot. Oh, Brace was there with a puck off his stick. Now the goalie's lost his stick. Cleared and sent down the ice, and that'll give the goalie a chance to get his stick as Wayne back to retreat for the Stars. Carries it behind the net. We're down to 1 minute to play in the second period. Wayne's pass is intercepted. Here's a shot by Parcel. That's at the side of the net. Parcel gets it behind the net. Try to center it. Here's a chance for Carolina. Loose puck out in front. Still out in front. The Stars come away with it. Played up by Brennan and out of the zone. Carolina back to get it for the Hawklets. Played it off the boards. Intercepted by Brennan. Brennan down to Brace. To Gressel off his stick. Held into the point. Here's a chance by Hocking. Shot right out in front. Loose puck in front. Cleared away by the Hawklets. Number 35 back the other way. A good back check by Hocking to regain possession as we're under 30 seconds to play. Here's Wayne with it. Wayne flipped it ahead to Gressel off his stick. Down to the corner. Maybe Carolina picking it up for the Hawklets. Skates right in front of his net. Avoids a couple of forecheckers. Carries it through center. Now trying to take it wide. A good back check with number 35. Picks up the loose puck. Pad saved by Carrasco Cooper. Under 10 seconds to play. Up to Brennan. Brennan with Brace. A chance here at the end. Here's a shot that hit the side of the net. Might have grazed the side of the post as the horn sounds, and that'll end the second period of play. And at the end of 2 periods, our score, the Rockhurst Hawklets 1, the Kansas City Stars 0. We're going to take a short intermission. We'll be back with the third period of play in about 10 or 12 minutes. Welcome back as the teams are getting ready to start the third period of play. It's Mid-America High School Hockey League Varsity action coming to you live from Cable Dahmer Arena in Independence, Missouri. It's the Kansas City Stars and the Rockhurst Hawklets. Second of a two-game home and home. The Stars won last night in KC Ice Center by a score of 4-3. But today it's the Hawklets with a 1-0 lead after 2 periods of play. That goal came midway through the first period off the stick of number 30, Michael Turlina, with an assist on it. Willington, Evan, Paulson to start for the Stars. It's Arthur in the circle for the Hawklets. And we're underway. It's Evans with the puck, plays it off the board. Turlina picks it up inside his own blue line. Now plays it across. Lost it there momentarily, but gets it ahead to Arthur. Arthur off the boards. Played to center by Regis to Willington. Willington shoots it back in front of his own net. Now banks it off the boards out of the zone. We got a race for the puck. Jarvis and Paulson. And Postlethwaite will put the glove down and cover it up. Postlethwaite not taking any chances, as Paulson was skating hard on the forecheck. Face off to the left of the Rockhurst goal. Tied up in the circle. Evans there battling Holmes. Holmes chips it ahead to Arthur. Nice play by Willington. They go into the boards. Regis fell down. Holmes fanned on the shot. Willington fanned on an attempt to get it out of the zone. Puck ends up behind the net. Overskated by Harris. Number 14 was there. Harris battling for it. Number 14 comes away with it. Number 14 tried to play it there. Harris stepped in front of that pass. Puck ends up behind the net. Arthur battling Willington. Now the puck comes ahead. Harris fell down. Puck squirts out from the boards. Now played back to the point. Held in by Turlina. Across to into the corner. Regis has it there. He lost control of it. And the puck acting like a hot potato. And that'll be an icing call against the Stars. The puck bouncing all over the place. Players having trouble controlling it. Slipping and sliding all over the place here in the first minute 12 of the third period. Face off in the Star zone to the left of Carrasco Cooper. Puck in on net. Carrasco Cooper the save. Here's the shot that hit the side of the net. Tough angle shot. The Stars come back the other way. Brennan with it. Brennan into the zone. Plays on side. Loose puck picked up there by Price. He'll skate it up left-hand side. Sends it in around behind the net to the far side corner. McNally picks it up for the Stars. Take the bump there by 38. Number 9 pinching in. 30 along the board. Now the puck comes out in the slot area. Picked up ahead. Played ahead to Gressel. Here's Gressel down the right-hand side. Gressel getting around the defender. Gressel with the shot. He scores! Gressel took it to the forehand and beat Postlethwaite along the ice, and the Stars have tied it with 13-14 to play in the third period. Again, we don't have a public address, so I'm not exactly sure who will get the assist, but goal comes a minute 46 into period number 1. The Stars have tied it off the face-off. It's played in front of the Stars bench, sending to the Stars zone. Picks behind the net with number 38 there. Number 38 knocked it off his stick. McNally in to help out. The puck chipped to the corner. Brennan along the boards. Puck poked ahead. McNally in there. Brennan tied up there, number 19. And now they decide enough's enough, and they blow the whistle. I apologize. It looks to appear I forgot to start the clock here. We're down to 12:51 to play in the period. I apologize for a little clock malfunction. Face off to the left. Carrasco Cooper. Shots on goal in the game so far. 21 for the Stars, 17 for the Hawklets. Here they do actually put the shots on goal on the scoreboard. Schuessler comes away with it. Pass up off the stick of Deppy. Taken there by Turlina at his own blue line. Had it taken away by Schuessler. Schuessler with a wrister. He sent it high off the glass. The puck caroms out along the boards, held in by McNally. Plamondon in there digging at it. McNally and Plamondon, but Torlina comes away with the Stars, backhanded up the boards. Plamondon sends it down in the corner, around behind the net. George can't reach it. Deppy pinching in. Deppy and George into the boards. Puck squirts up along there. Plamondon in to help out. Now the puck squirts out of the zone, and the Stars will have to regroup as McNally will skate back inside his own blue line and take it behind the net. McNally played it ahead too far off a couple of sticks. Puck ends up at the Hawklet blue line. Played out of the zone. Holmes circles it back through center. Still with the puck into the Stars zone. Now circles it just inside the zone, throws it toward the net. Whack and glove that. And hang on to it. As Arthur was right there, but no rebound. And a face-off coming up in the Stars zone. The face-off, the puck came in the slot area. Number 28 was there, but he couldn't get the shot off. Evans plays it ahead to Paulson. Paulson overskates it. Stays on side, however. The puck sent into the zone. Jarvis with it. Banks it off the boards too far. Played in there. Wellington chips it in the zone. Paulson digging at it. Wellington at the point, not able to keep it in. Now chipped back in by Wayne. Taken there by Jarvis along the boards. Long cross-ice pass was deflected off Rolf's stick, number 30. And that'll be whistled for an icing, as the puck was touched behind the red line. Back to the point. Here's Hocking with it. He'll send one toward the net. That was deflected, bouncing puck, glove down by Jarvis. Jarvis stick handles it up through center. Jarvis had it knocked off his stick, now able to poke it into the corner. Evans will get there first for the Stars. Evans behind the net, up to Paulson. Paulson plays it ahead to Wellington. Wellington with a burst of speed up the left-hand side, now taking it wide. Cuts it to the front of the net, a good play by Price. Wellington takes a bump, got it back, had it knocked off his stick. Paulson there to help out. Wellington, number 38, Paulson with it. Sends it toward the net, stick saved by Postlethwaite. Jarvis plays it around the board, just held in by Hocking. He'll send it down to the corner off the stick of Price. There's a pass by Evans off the stick of Wellington. Wellington gets it back, throws it right through the goal crease. Wayne will keep it in as he pinches down low. Takes a bump there by number 19. Number 19 sends it out. Hocking there at center. Plays it back in off the boards. Picked up by Price. Pass over the stick of number 19. Stars will regroup. That's Wayne with it. Wayne sends it up to Wellington off his stick. Holmes with it. Circles along the boards. Pinching in was Brace. Taken there by number 34. That's Torlina with it. Torlina cuts it back to the center of the ice into the Stars zone. Torlina trying to get around the defender. A nice poke check by the Stars. Loose puck picked up by Brennan. Brennan had it knocked off his stick. Tried to play it ahead. That's Arthur. Arthur and Brennan. Brace was there. Arthur plays it ahead off another Hawklet stick. Long pass by Regas up to pass across to Brace. Brace over, they score! Brace played it over to Harris, who knocked it in, and the Stars have taken the lead with 9:49 to play in the second period. It'll be Harris with the goal, Brace, and I believe Brennan will get the assist. As the Stars with two quick goals here to start the third period have taken a 2-1 lead. If I put the goal on the wrong side, I'll fix that here in a minute. Started to play it a little late. I'll fix that in a minute here. Now sent out of the zone, and that'll be whistled for an icing. There we go. Now we got the score right. Put the ball on the wrong side. 9:28 to play. Third period. Stars with a couple goals here early in this period have taken a 2-1 lead. Now it comes right out in front, set in the corner wide of the goal. Pasco plays it down to McNally, had it intercepted. Right out in front, here's a chance for Torlina. Save made. Loose puck out in front. Backhanded out by McNally. Race for the puck. Pasco and George. George will get there first. Backhands it up over the stick of Deppy. Picked up by Torlina. Circles it back at center. Back into the Stars zone. Torlina with a shot stick save to the corner by Carrasco Cooper. Back up there. Deppy had it. Off his stick. Loose puck picked up by Torlina. Had to avoid his own teammate. Now backhands it down into the corner behind the net. Battle for the puck. It's number 19. Plamondon in there. McNally. Plamondon comes away with it for the Stars. Pass too far. Picked up there by Deppy. Deppy with Plamondon. Deppy taking it wide. Now cuts it back to the center. Throws a shot. Lifted it over the net. Off the glass. George in the corner. Plays it up for number 35. Number 35 to 38. He'll skate it through center. Carries it into the Stars zone. Sends one toward the net. Deflected into the corner. Behind the net is Hicks for the Stars. Hicks sends it up the ice. Tried to get Plamondon, but the pass way too far for him. Price will get there first for the Hawklets behind the net with Plamondon on the forecheck. Now played ahead to Jarvis. The Ross Ice pass too far for Holmes. He'll pick it up off the boards, however. Takes a bump there by... and we got a penalty coming up. Took a bump there by McNally, and it's probably going to be an interference call. And that's on Hicks, and now Hicks slams the board, and he's going to get an unsportsmanlike this penalty. All this occurring with 8 minutes to play in the third period, and the Stars are going to have to kill a double minor to Brody Hicks. Well, they've only got one penalty up on the board right now. Okay, it looks like they're going to give him a 2 and a 10. So just a 2-minute power play. Pasco will serve the minor. Penalty for an interference call, and then the 10-minute misconduct for slamming his stick against the boards. So Rockhurst on the power play. Penalty comes 7 minutes into the third period. Off the face-off is back to Holmes at the point. Plays it across to Jarvis. Jarvis down to Torlina off his stick, regains possession in the corner, looking for a pass. Got Arthur standing right in front of the net, nobody challenging him. Back to the point, Holmes, across to Jarvis. Almost had it knocked away by Paulson. Threw it in the slot area, deflected off a couple of sticks there. Torlina behind the net, throws it right out front. Here's a chance, save made on a tough angle shot. The Stars come away with it, ahead to Paulson. Paulson send it around behind the net. Puck comes to the far, near side corner. Jarvis behind the net. A great save by Carrasco Cooper back on the other end on a good pass. Now a long pass off the stick of Arthur. No icing. It's played up there. Going to be chipped out of the zone by Evans. Now here's a steal by Willington. Willington trying to get around the defender. Willington got stood up as he tried to cut toward the net. Puck squirts to the corner. Willington gets it there. Willington had it poked off his stick, and back the other way comes Arthur for the Hawklets. Try to get over to Holmes. The puck hit the boards and popped way up in the air, making it difficult for Holmes to control it. Wayne tried to clear it. That hit the back of the net. Player got a stick on it. Number 14 threw it to the side of the net. Torlina picks it up there. Takes a bump by Hocking. Threw it right to the front of the net. Here's a chance for number 14, but a good defensive play by Wayne. Centering attempt. That was denied by Wayne. And backhanded out of the zone by Hocking. A couple nice defensive plays by Aaron Wayne. Now Jarvis carries it up through center. Jarvis into the zone. Knocked Plamondon's stick right out of his hand. Jarvis still with the puck. Played across to Holmes off his stick and out of the zone. Gressel up ahead, but Holmes comes away with it for the Hawklets. He'll skate it through center. 7 seconds left on the man advantage. And sent back down the ice by Gressel, and that should pretty much do it for the power play. With Pasco out of the box. Stars back at full strength. George plays it off the boards. Number 38 being bumped there by Brace off the stick of number 9, taken there by Harris. Harris tried to poke it up to Brace, but intercepted by George, who sends it around behind the Stars net. Harris in the corner. Harris sends it around the boards for Brace. Brace had a bounce over his stick. Torlina pinching in, knocked off his stick, onto the stick of Gressel. Gressel poked it ahead, but right to Torlina. Torlina comes away with it. Down in the corner, takes a bump there. Brennan and number 9 battle in the corner. Torlina comes away with it, centered it, intercepted by Regas. Regas not able to clear. Held into the point by number 28, Coleman. Down into the corner, backhanded up the boards by Harris. Picked up there by Gressel. Gressel backhanded it up to Brace. Brace up to Brennan. Here's a chance for Brennan, but he's cut off by Torlina on a good defensive play. Torlina behind the net, plays it up the boards. Brace able to keep it in along the boards. Battle for the puck along the dasher. Regas pinching in. Schutzler comes in for the Stars. Puck still in the zone. Now played across here. The chance for Brennan. Brennan gets around the defender. Brennan with a shot. Save made. Loose puck covered up by the goalie. Brennan in all alone, but the goalie was right there to make the save, and he covers up the rebound with 4:49 to play in the third period. Shots on goal still in favor of the Stars. 24 for the Stars, 21 shots on goal for the Rockhurst Hawklets. Off the face-off, the puck ends up behind the net. Price overskates it. Plamondon comes away with it. Plamondon tried to get it to Schutzler, intercepted by number 19. Pasco battles in the corner. 35 picks it up there, chips it behind the net. It's number 19 with it. Plamondon stole the puck, and now we got a whistle as looks like Pasco and one of the Hawklets got tangled up in the corner. I don't know what they're going to call. What they're going to call here. They're going to call coincidental minors or just say penalty to the Stars. It looks like it's Pasco heading to the bench, to the box rather. So, and this is just going to be against the Stars, against Pasco. The Rockhurst will go on the power play with 4:32 to play, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Rockhurst. So we'll take a short break, and we'll be back in just a moment for the final 4 minutes and 32 seconds. We're out of the timeout. I'm still not sure exactly what the call was. As Pasco and one of the Hawklets got tangled up along the boards, the penalty comes at 10:28. And Rockhurst on the penalty. The Stars clear but not out. Kept in by Holmes along the boards. Jarvis with it. Jarvis plays it in the slot area for Arthur. He got knocked off the puck, and the Stars able to send it down. Also late, we'll leave it there for Holmes. Behind the net. Picked up there by Jarvis. Jarvis skates it into the zone. Avoids a check by Evans, still with the puck. Gets bumped there by Plamondon. Still has it. Now gets it up to number 28. From the top of the slot over to Holmes. Holmes with a wrister. Right on, and a save made by Carrasco Cooper. And no rebound to be found. Rockhurst controls the face-off. It's played across to number 28. Sends it down into the corners. Grabbed there by Harris. Backhanded but not out of the zone. Kept in by Jarvis. Played across. Here's number 28 with a wrister. That's deflected up over the net. And sent around the boards and comes out of the zone. So Rockhurst has to regroup off the stick of Holmes. He'll have to retreat back in front of his own net to get it. Stars able to make a change. Here's Holmes with it. Carrying it through center. Now into the Stars zone. Sends it in on net. Paddled to the corner by Carrasco Cooper. Regas backhands it up. It's held in at the point by Holmes. He'll send it toward the net, deflected wide. Harris had it there, knocked off his stick. Number 14 comes away with the puck into the corner. Throw it right to the front of the net. That was blocked. The puck loose out in front. Number 10 was there. And it looks like Carrasco Cooper got the glove down and covered it up at the side of the goal. It's number 14 right at the side of the net as the puck hit Harris and came down right in front of the net. But Carrasco Cooper able to get over and cover it up before any further damage could be done. Stars control the face-off. McNally with it. McNally cleared. It's going to be held in by Jarvis at the point. Now the Stars do get it out. Paulson tried to chip it ahead. Arthur picks it up there just outside the blue line, so it's onside. Now it's intercepted, taken there by Willington. Willington trying to get around the defender. Willington in the corner. Still with the puck, tried to center it, kind of fanned on it. Number 14 grabs it there for the Hawklets. Pass too far. Hocking able to get it for the Stars. With just 5 seconds left on the power play. Gets up to Willington. Willington gloves it down to himself. Willington in the zone with Paulson. Willington puts on the brakes. Penalty's over. Stars back at full strength. Sends it right toward the net. And the goalie puts the glove down to cover it up. That was Postlethwaite with the Trapper covering it up with 2:26 to play in the third period. Out the face-off here, the shot by Gressel that was blocked. Number 38, battling Brennan. 38 comes with it, chips it out of the zone. McNally retreats back to his own blue line, circles it back into the Rockhurst zone, but an icing call against the Stars. Now we're watching Postlethwaite. He is about 30 feet outside the goal, halfway between the goal line and the blue line, waiting for the signal to come to the bench. The Stars come away with it. Here's a chance for Gressel. Gressel in on a breakaway. Gressel with a shot. He scores! Gressel right along the ice to the 5-hole, and the Stars have taken a 3-1 lead with 2:04 to play as Gressel gets his second goal of the game. A breakaway goal comes at the 12:56 mark of the third period, and the Stars have now a 3-1 lead with 2:04 to play in the game. Taken there by Holmes off the face-off, tried to get through three Stars. Now Gressel chips it ahead. Backhanded up by Brennan. He'll chase it down, but that'll be whistled for icing against the Stars. The face-off will come back in the Stars zone, and with a minute 52 to play, we'll keep an eye on Postlethwaite and see if they head to the bench, and it looks like they are going to, they are going to send Postlethwaite to the bench, so the Hawklets will have the extra attacker with a minute 52 to play. Empty net back at the other end. Played off the boards. Evans chipped it ahead, but it's held in by Holmes. Holmes along the dasher sends it into the corner. Harris took a bump. Took up out of the zone. Paulson had it bounce off his stick. Spun back into the zone by Holmes. Down in the corner, Harris will pick it up there for the Stars. Minute and a half to play in the game. Evans chips it ahead, but it's held there by number 30. Sends it down to the slot area. Stars not able to get it out. Now it's picked up by Evans. Evans sends it toward the empty net, and he scores. Austin Evans took the puck, skated down to the blue line, and sent it into the empty net, and the Stars now have a 4-1 lead with a minute 19 to play, and that should pretty much do it here. Postlethwaite will head back into the net. Stars with 4 goals in this third period, and they now have a commanding 4-1 lead as we're down to a minute 15 to play. George plays it across. Jarvis sends it in. Harris will gather it up behind his own net. Harris flips it back out to center. That was off George. He miscontrolled it. Now Plamondon almost took it away. Played it center. Harris stepped into the front of the pass, couldn't control it. Played off the boards up to Harris. Harris chipped it ahead to Schutzler. Schutzler trying to get around the defender, flipped it toward the net. Grabbed there by George, played it ahead. Harris intercepted that. Harris threw it toward the net. That hit traffic. Held in by Wayne at the point. He'll throw it toward the net. That was blocked. Loose puck picked up there by the Hawklets. Pass behind number 19. He tried to reach back and get it. We're down to 30 seconds to play in the game. Off the boards. Picked up there by George. George will send it into the zone. We're down to 20 seconds to play. Now it's backhanded down, taken there by Wayne off his stick. Harris, number 19. Harris comes away with it. Up to Deppie. Deppie reverses it down in the corner as the final seconds are ticking off the clock. Here's a centering pass. But Wayne there to intercept it, clears the zone, and the final seconds will flip off the clock as the horn sounds, ending the hockey game. And our final score from Cable Dahmer Arena, it's the Kansas City Stars 4, the Rockhurst Hawklets 1. Join us next weekend. Stars will be back in action with a pair of games against the Kansas City Knights next Saturday afternoon and then Sunday morning, both games at Casey Ice Center. So if you're not able to make it out to the arena, watch us live on Kansas City Stars YouTube. We'll bring you all the action live next weekend from the Kansas City Ice Center. Once again, our final score this afternoon from Cable Dahmer Arena, it's the Kansas City Stars 4, the Rockhurst Hawklets 1. Thanks for watching and have a great day.